What's good, family? Boxing first vlog, good, and we going live for the drive. Man, had a little bit of production issues on my video for this morning, but I definitely wanted to holler about some of the latest news going on in boxing and just chime in and keep everything moving forward as far as my channel is concerned. And just so I had tech issues going live originally. Now I'm back live again. Hopefully everything is good and y'all can hear me. If anybody is in the chat, please definitely let me know that you can hear me and understand me. Like I said, this live for the drive, talking that good boxing, giving you my 1-2, my commentary, and just keeping everything motivational, so to speak. You know what I mean? Keeping everything honest. Latest news, first of all, gotta chime in on Benavidez Morel. Gotta be honest, man. It don't come off as a firefight right now, because you gotta look at it. What they given us in their last fights, that's what you base the action to be on. Base what they should look like in the upcoming fights that they haven't. So based on that, don't seem too exciting. I understand there's implications for the fight. Should be a #1 contender slot for whoever's going to be undisputed between Bivol and Bivol and Better Beef. That being said, you got to look at that Better Beef situation. Did y'all see the post that Top Rank put up? Top Rank put up a post that rated Bivol as the #1 light heavyweight in the world. I questioned that post because I did a video, breaking down the fight, and I said the fight have some politics around it. Going down over on the other side of the pond, Matchroom backyard, Top Rank does a lot of business with her, and that post leads me to see that Beterbiev may be in it. He might be up against the wall in this fight. So definitely looking for a knockout from him to pull that out, because it ain't looking good on the cards. You know what I mean? It just seems that way, because that post is it just questions what they doing at Top Rank. That's y'all guy. Better Beef is y'all guy. He got 3 of the 4 major belts, but yet y'all rank his challenger as a #1 light heavyweight who he's not starching many people. You know what I'm saying? He might got some knockouts on this belt, but I don't know if he's feared for the KO like that. He wilts guys more than he does really knock them out. Like, guys just feel like, oh, I ain't gonna be able to beat him, and they quitting a lot of the fights. Zerto, you know what I mean? That comes to mind. And again, that's a smaller guy. For Canelo, smaller guy, couldn't get rid of him. So, it's a lot of questions behind that post with Top Rank. That being said, man, like I said, back to my original thought with Benavidez and Morel, it just don't, like I said, just don't come off as that fight right now. It just, it's good news for boxing. It's one of those fights that should have happened years ago, at least a year ago, something like that, especially when they both said they moving up to 175. I feel like that fight should have definitely took place. You know what I mean? A year, maybe a year and a half ago, easy. Both of y'all trying to make a splash at 175. Y'all having promotional situations that's not working out. Y'all should have came together and tried to make that fight just based on the promotion struggling. You know what I mean? So anyway, appreciate you being in the chat, my dude Chris G. Just chiming in a little bit, man, on this latest news in boxing. Let's talk Charlo real quick, man. Heard he gonna be on the Tank undercard. It's good to see Big Charlo back, you know what I mean? Active, talking boxing, being a part of the conversation. Chris, man, my dude, I'm driving. I'm trying to definitely pay attention to the chat and the road at the same time. This is what I call my live for the drive, live for the drive, man. I mean, I'm headed into the JOB, just talking that good boxing, man. I put up a video earlier, bro, and I swear to God, bro, it was fire. I start trying to do my editing, and can't hear nothing. Can't hear nothing. I don't know what was going on, and bro, I'm still. I got some new equipment, and I'm still learning how to use it. I'm trying to do better production as far as the channel is concerned. But again, Brody, I appreciate your support, just being in here, listening to your uncle, do us 1-2 as far as this boxing. But back to this Charlo situation, I put up a post on the gram, and Boxing News 24 gave us a list of names. Plant was on there. Pacheco, the new cat at 168, youngster Latin cat. I can't pronounce his name, but he was on the list. We had Jaime on there. To me, he's a lot of the guys that he should have already fought. You know what I mean? He will be fresher than a lot of those names on there because these guys have been active. He's not. But is that also a slight against him not being active? Your timing, is the power still there? You understand what I'm talking about? So it's a lot of questions around what Charlo gonna bring us. We heard nothing about who he gonna fight. That tell us a lot. You know what I mean? Tell us a lot of where he thinks he's at, where the promotion thinks he's at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very glad that he's back though. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm more hyped that he's back than I am about Morel Benavidez. Like just you know what I mean? Because he was at the time one of the best fighters on the planet. Especially he was one of the best fighters on PBC. You know what I mean? Can't read a lot of the chat, but oh yeah, Boacek back, bro. Do you think this dude should take some time off? Against Madripour, that's crazy that he jumping in there like that and they're allowing him to do that. I don't know, bro. I think that dude should have took at least a solid year off. That was a slobber knocker he was in, bro. You got to give your brain a significant time to rest after a fight like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of fights like that, but at the same time, bro, you got to be smart about your body and your future health. But maybe he's trying to stack these checks because Madripour a big name after what he was able to do against Crawford. So, maybe it was a solid money fight. That's his third fight this year. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Third fight this year, bro. You got to give your brain some rest. You definitely. But again, if he's a dude that's not really planning for himself and he's making these moves based on what he's trying to do for his family, we sacrifice our bodies like that for our family. Some of us everyday cats do it all the time without the glitz and the glamour, that's surrounded with boxing. So big shout out to him if he's definitely doing it for everybody else and not just himself. And because boxers, it's hard to get them out the game anyway. You know what it is. So you know what I'm saying. But again, I just feel like he should take some time off. But that's a great opportunity against Madripour. I don't think he can win. I think Madripour might be able to knock him out, and that's just because of the wear and tear. You got to be honest about that. And then that right hand nasty for Madripour. You see what he did to Crawford. So just like I said, man, it's just you gotta be careful with this game, bro. But opportunities like that, you kind of don't want to shun them away so much. You understand what I'm talking about? Did you wake and bake? Oh man, you know what it is, Brody. This that live for the drive, OG. Little big bro. I'm on the way to the gig. I did my 1-2. But Brody, I had a slapping video that I put out that I was working on, little Wi-Fi situation going on at the house. It was messing with my own signal. So I do my 1-2, get everything worked out, rebooting everything like that. I put the video out slapping, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the gram, I'm scrolling in the gram streets and I'm doing my 1-2. Next thing I know, I go for my edit situation. I can't hear a lick of nothing. I'm like, what the, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's going on? Man, bro, I'm so terrible at this production that I'm trying to get better at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like when you bad at something, but you love it, and you just keep, you keep trying to get better. That's all I'm trying to do, bro. Just get better, man. Like I said, man, I just wanted to get in here real quick. I wasn't going to stay too long, you know what I mean? Live for the drive, like I said. Just giving y'all my thoughts about the Charlo situation. As far as them names that Boxing News 24 put up, I'm pulling for a Plant, maybe a Munguia. Pacheco is a nice dude, but I don't think he has the name yet. I don't think he gonna really bring any fannies to the seat and give any accolades that you can say Charlo, yo, he overcame, whoop-de-whoop. But the Plant situation, just because of the personal thing going on, that's definitely gonna be one of the bigger fights. But Jaime Munguia, I think he could help fill seats and stuff like that. So that'd be a great fight. Mid 2025, early 2025, spring, something like that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you can't wait too long. If you back in there, Charlo, you got to keep it moving from here. That year in between and all of that, bro. And it's just like I said, bro. If you're gonna get back in this game, bro, push fast, push hard, and just bring it to these cats, bro. Cause like Canelo ain't gonna be around too long. So the big fight that everybody clamoring for. I mean, what he got left? Canelo got 1, 2 good fights left. So at the same time, bro, Charlo got to bring it. He got to get active, stay active. You know what I mean? And just like I agree with Boxing News 24. He has to have names. I understand getting your feet wet with this first fight since it's been so long. That's understandable. But right after that, bro, you got to start asking them other dudes. And you got to be humble when you ask. You can't even ask from an A-side position. Even though he will be the A-side in any fight, but I think he has to come at the fight from a B-side situation, being humble, being hungry. You understand what I'm talking about? Because if you have an A-side mindset with that time off that he's had, you know what I mean? It's somebody that you might not be really tightening up the game because you so worried about trying to sell yourself that you not really have worked on the craft of boxing. So I think if he does get some of these fights, he needs to attack these fights like I'm the B-side. I'm looking for my opportunity type of thing for the mindset, not per se for skills, but just for the mindset to keep him fresh, keep him tight. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, that's BFV, man. Just wanted to hit y'all with a quick one. I'm about to jump on this freeway, so definitely don't want to be going live on this freeway doing 100 because you know how I move. That's BFV, man. Appreciate the support. Appreciate everybody jumping in the chat. Hit that like, man, on y'all way out, man. And I'm gone. I'll see you on the next one.